Africans, I salute you guys. I salute you guys. In other countries, they will dismiss him, especially in African countries. They'll just dismiss him. They will, Malema, Malema. This is why we love Malema in Africa. Our heart, our blood is red. He knows. He knows. You see the way he's asking questions. His questions stir up things. South African politics started trending when EFF went to parliament. We were not interested before.
Apparently, I posted a video about African countries with the best police service, and South Africa is one of the most advanced African countries, which nobody's in support of foreigners coming to take over your job as a South African. Of course, it is a fundamental right, your constitutional right to, complain. But it is very easy for your government to get rid of foreigners, especially Nigerians, if they want to. All they have to do is...
First, I want to say, South Africans, I salute you guys. I salute you guys. When General Mkhwanazi came with that press brief to update what was going on, in other countries, they will dismiss him, especially in African countries. They will just dismiss him. They won't care to investigate, nothing. They will just ignore him. But South Africa set up a committee to investigate. I really admire that part. They investigated. They really want to know what's going on and everything. I salute you guys for that. Secondly, Malema. This is why we love Malema in Africa. We love Malema in Africa. We don't play with Malema. Our heart, our blood is red. He knows. He knows. Our blood is red. You see the way he's asking questions. His questions stir up things. He stirs up things. You see the way he addresses it and asks questions. Don't come to my timeline and say, don't talk about South Africa. I keep quiet. I can talk about any country I want to talk about. South African politics started trending when EFF went to parliament. That's when it started trending online. Every other African country started picking interest in South African politics. We were not interested before. It's because of EFF and Malema in the parliament. We were always looking forward to SONA, the opening of parliament. We were expecting a lot because of some of the things that was happening there, the chaos and the rest of it. We develop interest. The youth in Africa develop interest in politics because of Malema. We admire him. We admire the zeal. We admire the EFF. It was made up of mostly young people then. Till today, we still admire him. We still really do admire. Now, Malema is mostly in all the timelines. I'm seeing it in my FYP every now and then, because of this whole committee, this questioning and the rest of it that is going on because of what the generals, the press brief that general called. And tomorrow, you go and give Malema, you go and give EFF 9%. See the way I'm staring at you? Anyway. I love you, Malema, and I really do admire you.
So apparently, I posted a video about African countries with the best police service, and in the comment section, this guy said something that I find very, very interesting. Now, let's get one thing straight. South Africa is home to different nationalities, home to different race, white, Africans, black, Chinese. So it's home to different nationalities. And South Africa is one of the most advanced African countries, which means that South Africa will continue to attract skilled workers and non-skilled workers. So foreigners will continue to come to South Africa because South Africa presents itself as a country with opportunity. So people will continue to seek opportunity in South Africa. All right, so don't get it twisted, okay? Regardless of whatever that is going on in South Africa, nobody's in support of foreigners coming to take over your job as a South African. Of course, it is a fundamental right, your constitutional right to, complain. But the question here is, what is your government doing about these foreigners? I've noticed that a lot of South Africans are complaining about foreigners in South Africa. But what is your government doing about it? Let's say there are many Nigerians in South Africa today. It is very easy for your government to get rid of foreigners, especially Nigerians, if they want to. They don't have much to do. If they want to get rid of Nigerians in South Africa today, or other nationalities in South Africa that are there illegally, all they have to do is cut diplomatic tie. Let's say South African government wants to get rid of Nigerians, especially illegal Nigerians in South Africa. They have to cut diplomatic tie with the Nigerian government. So South African government will have to cut diplomatic tie with the Nigerian government, and then every Nigerian in South Africa should be asked to leave within 48 hours or 72 hours. Once that is done, Nigerians in South Africa today that are there illegally and the ones that are there legally will leave the country. And South Africans will stop coming to Nigeria, and Nigerians will stop coming to South Africa. Unfortunately, it will not be easy because South African government and Nigerian government share strong diplomatic relation, bilateral trade, multilateral relation, like it runs into billions. And be rest assured that your government or my own Nigerian government will always choose profit above interest of the people because the business that runs between South Africa and Nigeria is deep, very, very deep. And the government protects the interest of the billionaires that owns that business more than interest of average citizens. So when I said and done, it's all about making sure that that business interest is protected. So your South African government will continue to prioritize the Nigerian government, and the Nigerian government will continue to prioritize South African government, and we as citizens will continue to travel to these two countries, whether you like it or not. So it is not by coming online to scream you don't want foreigners. And it is not the duty of your police force to get rid of foreigners in South Africa, because that is another job entirely. It is the job of immigration. If your government can cut diplomatic tie between Nigeria and South Africa, then Nigerians will stop coming to South Africa. South Africans will stop coming to Nigeria. It's very easy. And for your government to take such action, it is left for you as citizen of South Africa to mobilize, protest, do some things and create awareness. Let them know that you guys are not happy with what is going on, especially Nigerians in your country. But if you don't do something like this, your government will never listen to you. And don't forget the fact that South Africa and Nigeria and many African countries share diplomatic tie. So it is very, very difficult to stop foreigners from coming into South Africa. Now, again, a lot of countries around the world are tired of foreigners. So people are starting to, chase out foreigners on their own without involving the law enforcement agency in their country. If you travel to Spain today, even as a tourist, you are not safe. So it is not just South African thing, it's something that is taking place globally. All right, even Donald Trump was elected because of that. So Donald Trump is doing everything he can to get rid of illegal foreigners. And he created a special force for that. That is what your government should do. If they cannot cut diplomatic tie, let your government create special force that will see into illegal foreigners in South Africa. Other than that, your police cannot do too much. It is not their duty to get rid of illegal foreigners in South Africa, or is it their duty to carry out mass deportation? All right. So it is immigration duty and the government duty. Yes, the police is part of the government, but there are certain things that the police cannot do on their own. So, my brother, it is not proper for you to judge your police force based on their inability to get rid of foreigners, knowing fully well that it is not their job. South African police is one of the best police force in Africa. Thank you for watching and stay blessed.